Hello students, this is Ritvik Dubey, your computer teacher. In this video class, I will discuss with you all about swapping the numbers or the values of two variables without using third variable. Okay, without using third variable. So today's topic is Java program to swap the values of two variables without using a third variable. In the previous video class, I had discussed about swapping using a third variable. In this program, we won't be using the third variable and swapping the numbers. I mean the values of the variables. Okay. So let me recapitulate the things that I have already taught you in the previous video class. Swapping. What is swapping? Interchanging the values of two variables is called as swapping. Input. Example, if the value of variable x is 70 and if the value of the variable y is 30, in output x will become 30 and y will become 70. Okay, the values of x and y will get interchanged. Now before swapping, okay, if x is equal to 70 and y is equal to 30, x is equal to 70 and y is equal to 30. So this was the logic where we were using the third variable, right? C was the third variable. We were preserving the value of x in the third variable C, and then C is equal to x means within the variable C, value of x, that is 70, was going. Okay, then x is equal to y means the value of y was going to x. So value of y was 30. 30 is going to x means 70 will get replaced by 30. And then the last line is y is equal to C means the value of C will go to the variable y. So what is the value of C now? 70. 70 will go to y means 30 will get replaced by the value 70. So x became 30 and y became 70. Okay, x became 30 and y became 70. Clear? So after swapping, we got x is equal to 30 and y is equal to 70. Okay, the values got interchanged. Okay. So this was the logic where we were using the third variable. In today's video class, I will discuss that without using third variable also swapping is possible. Without using third variable also swapping is possible. How? Listen, before swapping, suppose x is equal to 70 and y is equal to 30. Please listen carefully. Okay, please listen carefully. X is equal to 70 and y is equal to 30. So x, assume this is the memory location for variable x and the value within x is 70. Okay, and this is the memory location for variable y and the value within y is 30. Clear? Okay, now see this logic. In this logic, have I used any third variable? Everywhere you will find either x or y. I have not used any third variable. I have used only these two variables, x and y only. Now this logic will work. Okay, this logic will work. Sir, how? Let us understand. See, just focus on the very first line and focus only on what is written at the right hand side of is equal to, that is x plus y. Just apply your mind, forget everything, don't look anywhere else, just focus here, x plus y. What is the value of x? Keep in your mind, x, initial value of x is 70 and initial value of y is 30. Now you tell me 70 plus 30, okay, 70 plus 30, what is the value? Think, what is the value? 70 plus 30, 100. Yes or no? 70 plus 30 is equal to 100. Okay, x plus y means 70 plus 30 is equal to 100. I am assigning 100 to variable x. So x is 70, y is 30. 70 plus 30 is equal to 100 and 100 I am storing in x. So 100 will replace the value 70. Okay, 100 will replace the value 70. Then first line is finished. Okay, first line is finished. Second line. Okay, apply your mind. In y, you need 70. Don't look on the logic. Just see here. Memory. You tell me in x you have got 100. How? Because of this first line. Okay, you have added the value of x and y and you have stored in the variable x only. So 70 plus 30, 100. 100 you have stored in variable x. Clear? Now you apply your mind. Do not look here. Okay, do not look here. Apply your mind. You have 100 and 30. How can you get 70? 110% guarantee, 100 minus 30 will be 70. Now 100, where is it stored? X. Where is 30? Y. So 100 minus 30 means X minus Y. Where to store? In Y. That is the reason I have written here X. What is the current value X in the second line? 100, it is not 70. In the second line, the value of X is not 70, it is 100. Why? Because of the first line, the value of X has changed. So in the second line, X means 100. 100 minus 30 will be 70. And you have to assign 70 in which variable? Y. So the value 70 will replace the value 30. Okay. So the task, half of the task is performed in variable Y. We have 70 now. Okay. Half of the task is finished. Now do not look here in the logic part. Just apply your mind. In X, you need 30. You have the values. Currently, you have the values 100 and 70. Okay. How to get 30? Obviously, 100 minus 70. Where is 100? X. Okay. In variable X. Where is 70? In variable Y. So 100 minus 70 means X minus Y. 100 minus 70 means X minus Y. Now, where to store? In variable X. That is the reason why I have written here X minus Y. X minus Y means in the third line, what is the value of X? It is 100. Okay. So 100 minus. In the third line, what is the value of Y? It is 70. 100 minus 70 is 30. 30 I have to assign in variable X. Yes or no? So 100 will get replaced by the value 30. Okay. So these are the three lines. Okay. Using which we can swap the values of two variables without using the third variable. Is this clear? Now what most of the students do, they just mug up this, okay, but there is no need of mugging it up. You can understand. Just draw the diagram yourself, and I have taken the value 70, 30 so that calculation becomes easy for you. So everybody knows that 70 plus 30 will be 100. Okay, you can take values 20 and 10. Okay, but draw it and try to find out yourself, okay, how this logic works. Is this clear? Okay, am I clear? Do you want me to repeat it again? Okay, let me repeat it again for you. Suppose the value of X is 70 and value of Y is 30. Okay, value of X is 70 and value of Y is 30. Value of Y is 30. Now this is the logic. See, just focus. 70 plus 30 will be 100. Let me store 100 in variable X. So 70 will get replaced by the value 100. Now 100 minus 30 in variable Y, what do you need? 70. So 100 minus 30, 100, where is it? X, X minus Y. So we have written X minus Y. Whatever the value will come, we will have to store in variable Y. So 100 minus 30 is 70. 70 will go to variable Y. So 30 will get replaced by 70. Now you have two values, 100 and 70. Okay. In the output, the value of Y is 70. It's okay. But what about X? Okay. I have to bring here 30. How to bring 30? 100 minus 70 will become 30. Where is 100? X. Where is 70? Y. So X minus Y. X minus Y. See, X minus Y. Where to assign? In variable X. So 100 minus 70 is 30. 30 will take the place of 100. So finally, ultimately, we have value 30 in variable X and we have value 70 in variable Y. Okay, so after swapping, we are getting X is equal to 30. Initially, it was X is equal to 70. After swapping, we are getting Y is equal to 70. Initially, it was Y is equal to 30. Clear? Now, let me write the program for you all. See, BlueJ, let me open BlueJ. Let me open the previously written swapper program. Yes, swapper. See, this is the logic where the third variable temp, or you can take any variable C. Okay, we have to use the third variable. But what is the demand now? Let me make this line comment lines. Okay, what do you mean by comment line? Comment lines are those lines which are ignored by the compiler. Okay, which are ignored by the compiler. Now, let me write the logic. First of all, 100 plus 30, where was, 70 plus 30, it is 100. Where was 70? X. X plus Y. So assume, let me increase the font size. Yes. Assume x is 70, y is 30. So 70 plus 30, it is 100. Where to assign? Where to assign? In variable x only. In variable x only. Okay. Now in x, we have 100 and in y 30. Then the second line, what should be the second line? The second line should be 100. Okay. Now what is x? 100 minus 30. 100 minus 30 is 70. Where to assign 70? Where to assign 70? In variable y. In variable y. Clear? In variable y. And then finally, in variable y, what we have? In variable y, what do we have? See, 70 plus 30, it was 100. So the value became 100. Okay, value of x became 100. Then 100 minus 30 is 70. 70 went to variable y. Okay. Then x minus y again. X minus y again. X minus y again. Now, what was the current value of x? 100. What was the current value of y? 70. 100 minus 70, 30. Where to put 30? Where to put 30? In variable x only. So this is the logic, okay, for swapping the values of two variables without using the third variable. Okay, let me compile. No syntax error. Now let me check whether the program is working or not. Enter the value for variable x. Suppose 70 and 30. You can see before swapping x is equal to 70, but after swapping x became 30. Before swapping y was 30, after swapping y became 70. Okay, let me put another value, 56, okay, and 2. See, value of x was 56, okay, and after swapping it became 2. Value of y was 2, after swapping it became 56. I hope the concept is clear. Okay, I have not written the complete program because in the previous video class, okay, I have already told you about all these things. Okay, the same thing is there, just I am changing these 3 lines and writing these 3 lines. Okay, clear na? So these 3 lines were the logic where the third variable was used, and in this logic the third variable is not used. By using those 2 variables only, x and y, we are swapping the values of the variables. Is this clear? Is this clear? Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video.